obviously China. Let's go with Forbes. Get me? So I got to react to. Get me? We got to mix up the content, bruv. Inside all the electric. Okay, let's just get into this. Inside the all electric 2025 Jeep Wagoneer specs and first impression cars. Should we get? No. That's not what I wanted to react to in the first place. We're here anyway, but there's something else I wanted to react to. I'll still react to this, though. I'm number one on Forbes. I'm number one on Forbes. You know.
Southeastern.
Give me Forbes.
This is the Jeep Wagoneer S.
Wagoneer S, okay.
This is the first all-electric Jeep. The company has been promising this for a while, and they did some really cool things.
Okay.
They took the Wagoneer name, which we have known as the full-size 7 or 8 passenger SUV with 4-wheel drive, and they put the Wagoneer name on this all-electric Jeep. Then they gave it a really great powertrain. So it will have over 600 horsepower, a 300-mile range, and it will fully recharge at a DC fast
Okay, how much?
charger in about 23 minutes. When it
By
hits
the way,
the
listen,
market later in
hold on.
2025,
If you are into this type of content and you want me to react more to it, let me know in the comment section below. But also, yeah, if you are into this type of content, please make sure you subscribe because there will be more. You know what I mean? Like there will be more. I'm hearing it. I'm just here. I'm here. Let's go. Get me? I'm number one on Forbes. Let's go. Inside all electric 2025 Jeep Wagoneer S features specs and first impressions. First impressions, I like what I see. You know what I mean? But electric cars scare me. They only scare me because, listen, what happens, if the electric runs out and you're not even near a charging pod? Do you see what I'm trying to say? What happens? Like, what happens? You know what I mean? I'm curious to know. All right, I'm just curious.
it'll be priced at about $72,000, and it will be built in the United States. Jeep took a really revolutionary approach to the design language. Yes, it is all Jeep. It is lifted, it has a nice high ground clearance, it will have all-wheel drive, it'll be capable of doing anything a Jeep can do. But inside, it's really luxurious. It has that very futuristic approach to screens and a steering wheel that's flat on top and bottom. It is all...
I like that. I like the fact that it has that futuristic feel, but also, futuristic look, but also has that luxurious feel. You know what I mean? So I'm okay.
about the view out the windshield and not about obstructing your view with things like oversized driver displays.
Okay.
Probably one of the more notable things about the Jeep Wagoneer S is the light bar across the front and across the rear. That's something that we've seen in a lot of electric cars in the last few years, and we're seeing that in the Jeep Wagoneer S as well. Jeep is not new to electrification.
Okay, I just want to know why that is. Why is that a common thing right now? You know what I mean? If you know the answer to that question, leave your answer in the comment section below. You know what I mean? Because if it is a common thing, there has to be an actual reason to why it's common other than it being popular. There has to be like a logical explanation. You know what I mean? If there isn't one, then it fails. But for me, I feel like if something is as common as that, there has to be a logical explanation when it comes to electric cars. Because if it's not often seen around, fuel-based type cars, then what can I say? Anyway.
In fact, the Jeep Wrangler 4xe plug-in electric hybrid is the best-selling plug-in electric hybrid in the country. So they do have some experience with electrification, but not with full electrification like we're seeing in the Wagoneer S. But remember that concept from Chrysler, Halcyon electric concept? Well, a lot of that technology is what is being built into the Jeep Wagoneer S.
Okay.
The interior of the Wagoneer S holds all the new Jeep design language for electrification with the Squircle steering wheel, so it's flat on top and flat on bottom. The driver display screen
I like the way
here.
she's actually breaking this down. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like the way she's I just, do you know what I mean? I like the way she's actually analyzing and giving the information. I don't know. Obviously, she's a veteran of this thing, innit? She must be. I don't know who she is. What's her name? They probably said the name in the beginning, but you know what I mean. Like, it's good to genuinely actively see things like this. Let's go.
Into the dashboard, so you don't have a high driver display that's actually blocking your view. There's a nice big screen here, and there's actually a passenger screen so that your passenger is not just passive, but they're actually an active participant in your driving experience.
So those that want to ride the passenger seat, you know what I'm saying? You can help me drive as well. You know what I'm saying? You can get involved as well. That's how it goes. I hear it though. You know what I mean? But most time they're gonna be on their phone, if anything, right? You know what I'm saying? It depends on how old they are, but most time, because of the era we're living in, most of them are gonna be on their phone or looking out the window. You know what I mean? Depending on what driver's seat, well, obviously what side it is. Get me? Like they're gonna be looking out the window or something. You know what I mean? But obviously they got something to. I don't want to say play with, but like cool. But if they are very helpful, they are gonna want to help out, which is I think is good because you know how you got the pilot and then you got the co-pilot. You know what I mean? I like that because now that's what it should represent. The person who sits in the front seat, yeah, other than the driver. Okay, you got the driver's seat and the front seat. So the person who sits in the front seat, they are the co-pilot. You know what I mean? They are the co-pilot. Simple.
Down here you'll find a whole new approach to the center console with a dial drive selector here, a start stop button, and lots of metallic and modern feeling features. One thing that Jeep did in this car was they did not use any chrome. They found that the production process for chrome is not friendly to the environment, and they are working to phase out.
It's not friendly to the environment or it costs too much. What's the real answer? What's the real answer? You know what I'm saying? What's the real answer? Not friendly to the environment or it costs too much. I think it costs too much. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's go.
Phase out the use of chrome and phase in the use of more sustainable materials like the leatherette upholstery. When the Jeep Wagoneer S comes to the North American market later in 2025, it's going to be an important moment of proving its mettle. Will it really function off-road the way we know Jeeps to function? Will it really be a good electric car? And will customers embrace it? That's the question.
That is the question. It's a genuine good question, by the way. And it's a genuine good question. So man like Cole Palmer, let's go. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's see what people say in the comments real quick. All right, Jeep has stepped their game up. Incredible. Only 7 comments because it's only been an hour, but looks like a rover. Yeah, it does look like a rover, actually. It actually does. This Jeep actually looks nice, and I appreciate the passenger not being passive. Nice concept. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice concept. I can't even lie. Nice concept. I like the concept. But let's get back into one more thing in regards to Forbes. I'm number 1 on Forbes. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what was I gonna do? There's a lot to react to today. I'm not gonna lie to you, but man, yeah, make sure you hit that like button. By the way, you know what I mean. If you're here watching live, make sure, like again, I'm gonna repeat one more time. Hit that like button. You're here anyway. And even if you want to try duck out, you can duck out if you want. But if you've got any request, you're gonna miss out. And other things that I react to, you may be interested in. Yeah, even if you may not get the request, you may be interested in, and you may miss out because the reality is sometimes the things I react to could get blocked. Do you know what I mean? That's another reason why I'm not just reacting to just music alone. Do you get it? Because if I react to just music alone, there's a high chance that it could get blocked. So, you know what I mean? So if I do react to some music, which I'm going to react to, you know what I mean? Then make sure you're available to watch. Do you know what I mean? Get me? All right. Okay. This is something else I want to react to right now. Here are top 10 richest people.